Hello, YouTube Nation. This is Brian with Vermillion Enterprises. It is Thursday, February 26, 2026. Gold is around $5,175 per ounce at the time of this video, and silver is just over $87 per ounce right now. What are we seeing in the market right now? Well, volatility. Here's a funny little story. Yesterday, a customer comes in, sells some gold coins, and she was a little confused by the price we were offering because when she was in her car in the parking lot, she looked at Kitco. It was 5,207. By the time she got out of her car and walked to the into the shop to the counter, it had dropped to 5,173. And she's like, "How can that be? It just did this." And she's looking at it, and it's like, "How does this even make sense?" I'm like, "It doesn't." The volatility right now is just absolutely mind-boggling. We're seeing major swings in literally a seconds at this point in the market. It makes no sense. I don't understand it. I'm looking at just the gold ticker right now on Kitco. It's just this. It makes absolutely no sense to me at all, and can provide some interesting buying and selling opportunities, but also some very confusing and disappointing opportunities at the same time. On that note, what am I seeing at the wholesale level across the board here? Silver's getting interesting. The LBMA material that was super hot there for a little while, that's really getting depressed now. A lot of the bigger wholesalers that we rely upon to get rid of our material have either significantly dropped the premiums that they're paying on silver products or have just turned them off. So the demand for silver has definitely taken a hit here. We see it at the retail level now too. For every $10 that we spend, we're taking in $1 across the counter in the way of customers spending money here in the shop. So it's basically 10 to 1 on the dollar amount. Not so much on the customer numbers through the door, but just because the purchases that we are making are so large compared to what the purchases that the customers are making. So they're just getting dwarfed out. And we're seeing that reflected across the board. It's obviously not just my shop, but across the country, because I can see it in the depression of the premiums, or just the stepping back and not even offering to buy from the wholesalers. So that's interesting. On that note, don't be surprised if your local coin shops either turn off buying silver or seriously lower their premiums on which they are paying for it. So specifically, the thing to look out and watch for right now is 999 silver. That's the big thing that I'm noticing lots of, either the big boys and girls stepping away from, or really just grossly lowering what they're willing to pay for it below spot. So interesting times ahead for sure. We're going to keep slinging for the time being. I had this conversation with another dealer. It may get to the point where you see shops really just focus on gold and not even really worry about silver moving forward at really any level, unless demand seriously picks back up. Because if we honestly don't have any place to go with it, what are we doing, folks? And I can tell you on a personal level, one of the major wholesalers that I do business with, great folks, I have open orders all the way back from when they received on January 6th. And so what is today? February 26th. So that's basically what, a month and a half still haven't been paid on silver orders. So things are getting interesting. Things are getting dicey, that's for sure, if you will, with regards to silver here at the market level. All right, on that note, we got some updates here for you premium wise. We're going to hang in with the market for a while here and go from there. And premium inventory wise, we're going to update you here. Got two noticeable changes. And yeah, and we'll get you guys and gals on your way to enjoy your Thursday. It looks like the cold has finally broken here in Florida, and looks like we're going to see finally a nice warming up period here that will hopefully get us right into summer. That's what I'm hoping for. Bring on that global warming, folks, because I can tell you the last couple of months have been super chilly here in Central Florida, and I'm ready. We got some fishing in this weekend, and man, did I miss that. So let's warm up a little bit more so that we can do some more fishing. All right, let's do it, folks. Let's run some premiums. All right, folks, U.S. gold, first premium change here. We are now buying 1 ounce U.S. gold coins at spot minus 1%, selling at spot plus 2%. We have some 1 ounce gold eagles in the shop. No buffaloes, out of buffaloes at the moment, but we do have 1 ounce gold eagles. 10th ounce gold eagles still buying at melt plus 3%, selling at plus 7. Quarter ounce gold eagles we're buying at melt, selling at melt plus 5. And half ounce gold eagles we are buying at melt. We are currently out of them at the moment. Foreign gold, we are buying a 1 ounce foreign gold coins at spot minus 1%. If we get any back in the shop, we'll be selling them at plus 1%. Got a bunch in yesterday, so I just made a refinery dump and dumped all that we had. But we are buying 1 ounce gold coins such as Maple Leafs, Krugerrands, Kangaroos, Pandas, Nuggets, Britannias, Philharmonics, Queen Beast, and others at minus 1%. Now, if you got gold bars, we buy them at 98%. Anything larger than 100 grams in size will go off to the refinery and get authenticated and assayed before we pay out. Anything 100 grams and smaller will pay out across the counter. Fractional foreign gold, even the 1/10 ounce, quarter ounce, and half ounce of modern bullion coins such as Maple Leafs and Krugerrands, we pay melt minus 2%, so 98% of melt. Most pre-33 gold is at 98% of melt, and $5 and $10 gold commemorative coins at 98% of melt. This also includes the older foreign gold coins such as sovereigns, ducats, liras, coronas, marks, francs, pesos, whatever else I forgot there, folks. 98% of melt on those. All right, well, we got coal, silver, dollars buying at minus 8, selling at minus 3. No change there. Coals are pretty hot. Random common date Morgan and Peace silver dollars in cool condition. We are buying at minus 8 and selling at minus 3. Please do not ask for a specific type or specific dates. That doesn't happen. Comes in random, folks. It goes out random. All right, junk 90 still buying at minus 10 for the time being. Wouldn't be surprised if this changes significantly here in the near future. Selling at minus 5. Silver dimes, quarters, and halves for 1964 and before. I got a bucket of quarters here, as you can see. Got quite a few quarters in the shop. That's definitely the heaviest thing we're in. We have some halves and a little bit of dimes if you're interested. Minus 10 is what we're paying for the time being. Selling at minus 5. All right, junk 40 buying at minus 13, selling at minus 8. We're talking 1965 to 1970. Kennedy half dollars. Might see some Ikes in there. Yep, there's a couple right there that are 40% silver. Buying at minus 13, selling at minus 8. I wouldn't be surprised if you see this premium drop also. No demand, folks. No demand. 1965 to 1970, 40% Kennedy halves. Buying at minus 13, selling at minus 8. All right, we're still hanging in at minus 3 on the 999 silver. I do not know how much longer that's going to last, though. Selling that spot. If I lower my buy premium on it, I'll lower my sell premium also, just to keep that even up. So we're talking about 1 ounce silver bars, 5 ounce bars, 1 ounce rounds, 10 ounce bars, kilo bars, 100 ounce bars, buying at spot minus 3, selling at the spot price of silver for the time being, folks. Plenty of rounds, plenty of 1 ounce bars, just a handful of 5 ounce bars, plenty of 10 ounce bars, just a handful of kilo and 100 ounce bars. All right, the off-quality generic silver still, holy moly, can't talk, still selling at spot minus $1 per ounce. This is random 1 ounce material up through 10 ounce material. You might find some more and stuff. This is just material that is considered off-quality, miscellaneous, random stuff that came in that doesn't fill a tube. just kind of the schlock that comes in from on the daily from running a coin business. All right, all 999 silver. You're going to see some various size pieces. There might be some fractional silver in there, obviously some 1 ounce, might be some 1 1/4 ounce, 1 1/2 ounce, 2 ounce, 5 ounce, 10 ounce pieces, as you can see, just random. Just tell how many ounces you want, and we'll fill the bag up for you, whatever spot minus $1 per ounce is at that time. All right, change in premium on Silver Eagles. We are now buying them at spot plus $3 per ounce and selling at spot plus $7. That's for retail friendly tubes of American Silver Eagles. Do not be surprised if this goes even lower here in the near future. So we are talking about solid date tubes of retail friendly American Silver Eagles, meaning that each coin in the tube is the exact same date. Each coin does not have milk spots or surface abrasions on it. So tubes of 20, exact same date, no milk spots or surface abrasions on them. If you bring them in to sell, folks, we will go through them. If we start seeing milk spots on them, we're going to kick them off to the off-quality price point, which is we buy off-quality Silver Eagles at -2 and sell at +1, and that's what we got in this bucket here. These are all off-quality American Silver Eagles, random dates, material, milk spots, surface abrasions, overtoning, scruffiness in nature, might be colorized, just randomness. This material we do not consider retail friendly. We are buying at -2 and selling at +1. All right, folks, that bucket right there kind of just tells you what is going on at the retail level for demand. We, for months, would just be running on fumes with off-quality Silver Eagles, and now we literally got a bucket full, and we're working on another big deal where there's over 300 in it. So, I mean, there's this, when that material starts piling up, when we're selling the Silver Eagles at +1, that tells you what's going on with demand. All right, we are Vermillion Enterprises, run through the administrative stuff here. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. till noon. We are accepting payment via cash, wire, Zelle, personal checks up to $7,500 with a 2-week hold, and scrap gold at 90% of its value. So what are we talking about with scrap gold? We're talking about old jewelry laying in the bottom of your jewelry box that you can't wear anymore, you don't wear, you don't like, you outgrew it, one too many trips to the twisty treat, or it's from somebody that you absolutely hate their guts, and you don't want to see their gifts anymore in the bottom of your jewelry box. Any of that type of material, we will turn into cash money for you at 90% of its value, or you can apply that towards the purchase of stackable precious metals at 90% of its value. We're talking 8 karat, 9, 10, 14, 18, 22 karat, 24 karat gold jewelry. We're talking class rings, chains, earrings, wedding bands, necklaces, bracelets, lapel pins, brooches, sliders, pendants, any of that type of material, we will pay you 90% of value on it. What is our shipping policy here? Well, shipping and handling is free. We use FedEx and ship only to your local FedEx ship center. $3,000 minimum order, please, folks. And if you'd like to place an order, please reach out to info@igscoin.com to place an order, and we'll get you taken care of. Hey, guys and gals, I hope you enjoy your day, and we'll talk with you later. If there's anything we can do for you, please reach out. Have a good one.